is divine, you know, the nectar of the gods. And oftentimes after a few I'll wake up in the bogs. I'll not remember what I did or who I did it to, but when I get myself back home I'll find I'm black and blue. Oh, the devil's in the whiskey and the whiskey she's in me. She makes me feel lightheaded as if I were at sea. She warms me so, she makes me bow, she fills me heart with glee. The devil's in the whiskey and the whiskey she's in me. I love the way you make me feel when you are going down, despite the awful looks I get as I stagger out of town. I cannot go an entire day without me liquid gold, even if it's barely aged, just 1 or 2 weeks old. Oh, the devil's in the whiskey and the whiskey she's in me. She makes me feel lightheaded as if I were at sea. She warms me so, she makes me bold, she fills me heart with glee. The devil's in the whiskey and the whiskey she's in me. The way you make me feel, 'tis a comfort well and true. The only time I'm truly sad is when me bottle's through. I love to smell and taste you, you make everything alright. I wish that I could drink you every morning, noon and night. Oh, the devil's in the whiskey and the whiskey she's in me. She makes me feel lightheaded as if I were at sea. She warms me so, she makes me bold, she fills me heart with glee. The devil's in the whiskey and the whiskey she's in me. Your golden amber color, it takes me breath away, and I enjoy your tasty pleasure each and every day. I'll happily spend all me money for another round, and pray I make it home tonight before I hit the ground. Oh, the devil's in the whiskey and the whiskey she's in me. She makes me feel lightheaded as if I were at sea. She warms me so, she makes me bold, she fills me heart with glee. The devil's in the whiskey and the whiskey she's in me. We never own the whiskey, the best we can is rent. That sweet and golden nectar to us is only lent. Our bliss is temporary, but the joy is still sublime, for we can drink our friend the whiskey time after time. Oh, the devil's in the whiskey and the whiskey she's in me. She makes me feel lightheaded as if I were at sea. She warms me so, she makes me bold, she fills me heart with glee. The devil's in the whiskey and the whiskey she's in me. I took up with the whiskey when I was just a lad, and learned to hold me liquor just like me dear old dad. Now I must drink twice as much as any other bloke before I can go home at night and give me wife a poke. Oh, the devil's in the whiskey and the whiskey she's in me. She makes me feel lightheaded as if I were at sea. She warms me so, she makes me bold, she fills me heart with glee. The devil's in the whiskey and the whiskey she's in me. In the whiskey and the whiskey she's in me. She makes me feel lightheaded as if I were at sea. She warms me so, she makes me bold, she fills me heart with glee. The devil's in the whiskey and the whiskey she's in me. Oh, the devil's in the whiskey and the whiskey she's in me.